Good morning students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is soil, and in this chapter, by the name we can tell that in this chapter we are going to learn about the soil, why it is so important. First and foremost, what is soil, what it is made of, why is it so important for us, and the different types of soils, the different layers of soils, and how we can protect the soil, how we can prevent soil erosion. So all these things we are going to learn in this chapter. So we are going to start with the chapter soil. And open your books on page number 137. We are going to start reading the first topic, that is soil. So soil. Firstly, what is soil? Soil is the uppermost layer of the earth. So the topmost layer of the earth, for example, when we look down, when we are out, or if, for example, when we are in a garden or a park, or we are anywhere, so the first thing that we see is soil or sand, or so soil is the uppermost layer of the earth. So if you look at any area on which construction has not been done, on unconstructed area, you will notice that there is soil there. So soil is the uppermost layer of the earth, and if you notice, you run your hands through the soil, you will be able to see that it is made up of rocks. There are a few rocks, a few pebbles, grains of sand, and soil is a mixture of different types of different remains of plants and animals, and rocks and their pebbles and crushed rocks. So that is what soil is made up of. Now we are going to learn why is soil important, about the importance of soil, as to why soil is so considered so important to us. Soil is extremely important for all human beings. Plants and trees grow in the soil. Soil provides all the minerals, air and water that plants need to grow. It also protects the roots of plants from exposure to the hot rays of the sun. So soil, as we all know, it is important to everybody, to all the living beings, but mainly soil is very important because plants and trees grow into the soil, and soil is required by us for the growth of plants and trees. Soil helps the roots of our plants to grow. It provides nutrients, water, air, carbon dioxide, oxygen to the plants. They get most of the nutrients from the soil. It helps the nutrients from the plants. They help in photosynthesis. They help the plants make their own food. They help them grow, and so that is why, that is pretty much it. Soil is so important for plants and animals, plants and trees growth. Soil also provides shelter to many animals, insects, small animals such as rats, and many microorganisms live in the soil. Now soil, it also acts as a shelter for many animals. Many animals use soil as their shelter. For example, some animals, they have burrows in the soil, and for example, rodents like rats, even snake lives in the soil, under the soil. And many insects, many small little insect ants live inside the soil. Usually they have their ant hill, and so in many small insects and quite a few organisms. And also soil is also a house of a lot of microorganisms. So animals do live inside the soil also. They use the soil as their home. Microorganisms break down the remains of plants and animals present in soil and form humus. So microorganisms that are, what are microorganisms? Microorganisms that are organisms or animals or insects, you can say, which are so little that we cannot see them with our naked eye. We can only see them under a specific microscope. So we cannot see them. Those are microorganisms. Microorganisms that live in soil, what they do is they break down the remains of dead plants and animals, or plants and animals, and then they collect them and collectively form the humus. Now humus, what is humus? Humus is something that contains nutrients for the plants to grow. So when the microorganisms, they prepare this humus, it contains all the good nutrients from the plants and animals, and then it helps the plants, the growing plants further on, to grow very well, as the humus contains a lot of nutrient. It is very rich in nutrients. Also, other organisms such as earthworms dig into the soil and increase the porosity of the soil. Underline this line. Little other organisms like earthworms, they help the soil by increasing the porosity of the soil as they dig hole in the soil. So they make the soil more porous. They dig holes so there are pores made in the soil, and so the soil becomes porous, and it is very good as it can hold more water. Now these microorganisms help in maintaining the fertility of the soil. Now when the soil will be able to hold more and more water, the soil will become more and more fertile. So hence the microorganisms, they help they make the humus, and the humus contains a lot of nutritive value. It has a lot of nutrients, and organisms like earthworms, they dig holes and they make the soil porous. So all these things, they increase and improve the fertility of the soil, and the more fertile the soil is, the more healthy the plants and trees that will grow on the soil will be. So now what we started with the chapter soil, and we learned that what is soil? Soil is the uppermost layer of the earth. It is made up of pieces of rocks and remains of plants and animals. Now why is soil so important for us? Soil is important because it is required for the growth of plants and trees. Without soil, we will not be able to grow plants and trees. And soil, it prevents the root from being damaged by the sun. They provide the plant with a lot of nutrients, with water, with air, with needed amounts of carbon dioxide, oxygen. So they all get this from the soil in maximum amount. So soil is required for the growth of plants and trees. Then soil provides shelter to many animals. Many animals use soil as their shelter. For example, many animals dig burrows, for example rats and insects. Then we learned that it contains humus. Soil, microorganisms that live in the soil, they make humus out of the contents of the remains of plants and animals, and this humus that is produced by the microorganisms, it contains a lot of nutrients, and these nutrients then further on go on to help in the growth of plants and trees. And also some organisms like earthworm, they improve the porosity of the soil as they dig the holes in the soil, and they dig the holes so the soil becomes porous. It has so many pores and it can hold more and more water, and all of this, it contributes to the fertility of the soil, and the soil becomes more and more fertile. And as I said, the more fertile the soil will be, the more healthy plants and trees that grow on that soil will be.